The EU's foreign policy chief says the single biggest challenge in ties with China is trade. The bloc has complained of trade imbalances and China's so-called overcapacity, which it says is flooding EU markets with cheap imports. CNA's Po Kok Eng spoke exclusively to Joseph Borrell on the sidelines of the Shangri-La dialogue in Singapore.
We are exporting and importing from China and to China almost 2.5 billion euros per day. So it's very difficult to decouple from the Chinese economy. We want to continue in a mutually beneficial relationship, but it has to be fair and balanced.
And right now it is not fair and balanced?
We believe there are some problems. For example, on the electric cars issue, the Commission has launched an investigation to determine if there is subsidies that could unbalance the relationship. We are not very much in favor of putting tariffs. We believe on free trade, but free has to be fair also. And the Commission will issue an analysis on the basis of the information that we receive, and we will balance the market according with the result of this investigation.
So you're saying that tariffs are still on the cards?
Look, we are not following the US. We are doing our own policy. Certainly, we will be always closer to Washington. We share the same political system, democracy, and we share the same economic system, free market. But we have our own personality, our own interests, and we don't have to follow anyone.
Yes, but as you said, the Chinese EVs don't really have a presence in the US market, but they do have a strong presence in the European market. So any tariffs would likely trigger stern measures from China.
Yes, this is the war trade. You know? They put tariff in your products, and then you retaliate, putting tariffs in my products, and then the optimal. We are losing the optimality of the economic relationship. This is something that has to be avoided. And we have been telling our Chinese friends, you have to open your economy. If you don't open your economy, we will be obliged to close our economy. And it's not going to be good, neither for you nor for us.
Would you be in favor of a reverse investment then, since there's an overcapacity issue there, in having China invest in Europe instead?
Well, China is investing a lot of Europe, but we have to screen where this investment goes, because there are some sectors which are critical and put security problems. You know, trade today is being weaponized. Today, everything is being weaponized. Migration is being weaponized. Information is being weaponized. Dependencies becomes a threat. When we were buying Russian gas, it was in our interest. But then suddenly, we were importing 40% of our consumption from Russia, and the war came. And this dependency became a problem. So we have to avoid excessive dependencies, and in particular, dependencies on critical sectors.